Do you actually know what your cat is thinking in that split second when you walk through the front door? You might think they're just waiting for dinner, or maybe they're just happy to see you. But if you walk past them to drop your keys or check your phone, you're making a mistake that's quietly breaking their trust. You're telling them, in a language you didn't know you were speaking, that they don't matter. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you one simple thing, a gesture that takes less than 10 seconds that will change the way your cat remembers you forever. If you do this today, your cat won't just see you as the person who fills the bowl. They will see you as family. They will see you as home. But first, we have to talk about the lie we've all been told about why cats are so aloof.
We've all heard it. Cats are independent. They don't need us the way dogs do. We've been conditioned to believe that if a cat sits across the room or ignores us when we call, it's because they're cold. But that is the first big lie. The truth, your cat is hyper-aware of your presence. They are emotional architects, and every single interaction you have with them, no matter how small, is being cataloged in a brain that is hardwired for survival. When you walk in and ignore them, they don't feel fine. They feel a quiet, heavy rejection. They stop expecting anything from you. They stop waiting at the door. Slowly, they withdraw into a silence that most owners mistake for independence. But here's the scary part. Your cat has a completely different set of rules for social behavior, and you've probably been breaking them since the day you brought them home. You think you're being affectionate, but to your cat, you might be acting like a threat.
Imagine being 15 times smaller than everyone else in your world. Every human you know is a giant who towers over you, leans down from the clouds to touch you, and screams your name when you mess up. Now, here is a truth that is going to make you feel a little uncomfortable. Your cat doesn't actually see you as a human. According to animal behaviorists, your cat sees you as a really big, slightly clumsy cat who somehow ended up in their colony. And because they see you as a cat, they expect you to follow the rules of the colony. When you don't, it creates a deep, invisible stress. Think about how you look at them. You gaze into those beautiful eyes and think you're sharing a soulful moment. But in cat language, a direct, unblinking stare is a challenge. It's a threat. It's what predators do right before they attack. Every time you soul gaze without blinking, your cat is sitting there wondering why you're being so aggressive. And it gets weirder. Did you know that your face is actually a blur to your cat? Anything closer than 10 inches is out of focus for them. They don't recognize your features the way a human does. They recognize the feeling of you, your scent, your motion, and the specific frequency of your voice. When you lean in for a kiss, you're just a giant, blurry, staring shape invading their personal space. You're triggering an ancient survival protocol that says, danger. This is why they sometimes randomly bite you or run away when you're just trying to be sweet. You've crossed a neurological threshold you didn't even know existed. And if you've ever yelled at them for knocking a glass off the counter, here's the reality check. They aren't learning that the glass is important. They're learning that you are unpredictable and unsafe. You're breaking the bond for a piece of furniture they don't even understand. So if your face is a blur and your stare is a threat, how do you actually tell them you love them? How do you make sure that when they look at you, they see a protector instead of a predator? The solution is almost embarrassingly simple, but it requires you to stop acting like a human and start acting like a member of their colony. The one thing your cat has been waiting for you to learn is the scent handshake. In the wild, cats don't greet each other with head-on collisions or hugs. They start with the nose. Every interaction begins with a chemical exchange. Tonight, when you see your cat, I want you to try this. Don't reach for their head.
Instead, extend one finger at their nose level, about 2 inches away. Just hold it there. Don't move. Let them come to you. When they sniff your finger, they are reading you. They are checking where you've been, who you've seen, and how you're feeling. When they rub their cheek against your finger, that is a contract. They are marking you with their scent glands, blending your chemistry with theirs. You've just been chosen. But we can take it further. If you want your cat to remember you as their ultimate safe place, you have to master the 10-second greeting rule. The moment you walk in the door, before you check your phone, before you take off your bag, get low. Get down to their level. Use that specific, soft, high-pitched voice that belongs only to them. Say their name, offer that one finger for a sniff, and give them one slow stroke from head to tail. Those 10 seconds tell your cat, you are the first thing I thought of. You are the most important member of this house. Cats are patterned creatures. If you do this consistently for 1 week, their entire energy will shift. They will stop hiding. They will start waiting for you again. They will finally feel seen. And if you catch them staring at you from across the room, close your eyes slowly. In the predator world, going blind in front of another creature is a massive risk. When you perform the slow blink, you are telling your cat, I trust you with my life. You are safe here. When they blink back, they are returning the kiss. It's an emotional exchange that triggers oxytocin in both of your brains. If you want to unlock the deepest level of their memory, try the forehead press. Wait until they approach you, gently lower your head toward theirs, and let them make contact first. This is called bunting. It's how cats in a colony identify their inner circle. When your foreheads touch, you aren't a giant and a pet anymore. You are two souls speaking the oldest, most honest language in the world.
But what happens when the lights go out? This is where the bond you've built during the day turns into something almost spiritual. When you sleep, you are the most vulnerable you will ever be. Your cat knows this. While you're dreaming, your cat isn't just napping. They are running a 10,000-year-old security protocol. They watch your breathing. They feel the rise and fall of your chest. If you've ever woken up to a soft paw tapping your face, that wasn't about food. It was a wellness check. They were making sure you were still breathing. They were making sure their big, clumsy cat was okay. When they sleep at the foot of your bed, they are guarding the entry point. When they sleep on your chest, they are syncing their heartbeat to yours. This is the REM revelation. Your cat only enters deep sleep when they feel unconditionally safe. If they are doing this with you, you have won the highest award a cat can give.
But I have to give you a warning. This bond is fragile. If your cat suddenly stops sleeping with you, or if they stop coming to the door, don't just say they're being moody. Cats are masters at hiding pain. By the time they show symptoms, they are often in a crisis. A shift in routine is a silent cry for help. They might be suffering from whisker fatigue because their bowl is too deep, causing them physical pain every time they eat. Or they might be chronically dehydrated because you put their water bowl right next to their food, a setup that triggers an ancient instinct that the water is contaminated by prey. Small things matter. The litter box location, the way you pick them up when they're sleeping, the cleaning chemicals you use on the floor. Your cat is observing everything, and they are counting on you to be their advocate because they don't have a voice to tell you when it hurts. Tonight, don't just exist in the same house as your cat. Participate in their world. Sit on the floor, get low, offer that scent handshake. Give them those 10 seconds of undivided attention. Speak to them in that secret frequency that only you two share. Your cat doesn't need a perfect owner. They don't need the most expensive toys or the fancy organic treats. They just need you to follow the rules they've been trying to teach you since the day you met. When you acknowledge them first, when you respect their boundaries, and when you blink slowly from across the room, you aren't just being a good owner, you are becoming their colony. You are becoming their protector. And in the world of a cat, being chosen by you is the only thing that truly matters. So do this one thing today. Reach out, get low, and say hello in their language. Because when a cat feels seen, they don't just remember you. They love you with a loyalty that most people will never understand. You are their entire world. It's time you started acting like it.